comes in the right moment of my career, because Man United is one of these clubs where you need really to be prepared for it, because it's what I used to call a giant club. And giant clubs must be for the best managers, and I think I'm ready for it. So I could say I'm happy, I'm proud, I'm honored, I'm everything, but the reality is that what I love is to work, and I cannot wait for 7th of July to go on the pitch. I think I prefer to forget the past 3 years. I prefer to focus on the giant club I have in my hands now. I want to win, and more than that, I need the supporters and the players to feel that I say that, but I think we can really. It's not just to say by say. So yes, I want to focus on the history of this giant club.
The man Jose, it's too early in the day, but seems to appear as if he has a cool head now.
What a cool head. No, he's always got a cool head. But I love Jose because of the news he brings, the sensational stories and all that. If you want to make headlines, just interview him. You'll definitely get something out of it. But, he's talking about the fact that, look, I'm coming to the biggest club, in the world. The fans.
Always dreamt of coming here.
He recognized that. So it seems Jose Mourinho actually had a plan, on ground. I wouldn't say if that was the reason he failed at Chelsea in December anyway. But then it's like he had the plans somehow. Somewhere in my career, I would definitely want to coach
United
this club. So
and probably the Portuguese team.
That is always behind this club. So one of the things, so he has arrived now, and the fans, of course, expectation, and says he has come here to win. But when you understand that, a coach can be judged by his last result. So his last result at Chelsea wasn't pretty at all. Hopefully, he's coming to Manchester United and turn things around, especially when Zlatan says that if you want to win, get a Jose. So Man United wants to win trophy, they're getting Jose.
All right, let's quickly move on. Let's talk about the biggest footballing event happening on the continent. That's the UEFA Champions League. It's going to go down tomorrow. And let me take a quick response from you before we listen to Fernando Torres. He says, I'm eager to win with Atletico Madrid. I won with Chelsea, but I didn't put a lot. I didn't put much into that, but I want to win now. So Madrid derby tomorrow in the UEFA Champions League. Where's your money going to?
It's going to be very tough. But I think, Real Madrid have a stronger side. We always know that. But this was actually their rival when they arrived in Milan. Their fans are ready with them and all that. They're ready. And if you look at the fact that Diego Simeone in 2014 when they played, they had injury worries and all that. Some of their players were actually injured. Diego Costa then, he was
played 10 minutes
and all that for off and on and everything. But now he's having a full squad. And of course, Real Madrid is not having Varane.
That's El Nino.
Of course, that's the guy who says, well, if he gets to win the Champions League, it's even more valuable than he has won the World Cup, he has won Euros and everything, but just want to win with his boyhood club. This is a club he was actually, captain of before he left Spain to Liverpool, and from Liverpool he went to Chelsea to win the Champions League.
All right, let's listen to Fernando Torres, his aspirations, and what he would love to see happen in Milan tomorrow when the final is played.
I said before, to me, means everything. Everything you dream when you're a kid, I have the chance tomorrow to make this dream come true. So I've been able to play for great teams and, of course, for the Spanish national team and won many things, but this one is special, it's different. It's just what I wanted when I was a kid, maybe more than I dreamed. So I had the chance to come back to the club. The club, Simeone, they gave me the chance to come back and fight for what I really wanted. And it's been hard to be in the situation I'm now. I fight too much to have a place in the team, and I fight a lot to score goals again and be an important player for the team. So tomorrow is the game of my life, without doubt.
All right, in his own words, game of my life.
That's what he says. It's going to be game of his life. I think he will definitely need to see how he can prove that.
Okay.
But I don't see Atletico Madrid actually overpowering Real Madrid.
Let's talk about the Super Eagles. I'm surprised we could be so busy that we couldn't really talk about. But Super Eagles.
Because it's just a friendly. Maybe that's the reason.
Okay, pretty friendly today, and slim 1-0 victory. And the name on the score sheet is somebody you want to see. Somebody you want to see. Kelechi Iheanacho, 7 minutes.
He came in 3 minutes into it, and of course, that's when he got the goal for Nigeria. So it shows that where there's actually quality in the team. It's just time for the Eagles to stay together and blend. And of course, you
Probably
have a perfect
get a coach.
team. You get a coach because right now, just pick anybody. Let him just pick anybody and let this thing go. The man you have there didn't play. He was at the Joseph Yobo testimonial. The big boys were not there. Most of them were not around. But it's a good thing. I mean, going to France, playing Mali, and winning, it will definitely boost our FIFA ranking because that's what we're actually looking out for. In case when the draws are done.
Okay, all right. That's a bit on the Super Eagles 1-0 victory. There's still one more friendly to be played against Luxembourg. So we'll see how all of that pans out. Good victory for the coach and some of the new players injected into the team. We're going to go on a break now. When we return, we will be in the sponsored segment. We'll be talking about Copa America. A lot to talk about on Copa America. So we'll go on this break. We'll return into the segment sponsored by StarTimes, and we will be talking Copa America all the way for you on Sports Tonight. Welcome back. We're on to the Copa America segment. We'll continue with our preview of the competition. It's 7 days to go. My colleagues join me now, Tayo Salam and Cecilia Omorogbe. It's good to have you guys. Let's continue with our preview of the Copa America, and we're going to start off with, maybe I should just start with something that just came in, Kaká in the Brazil squad, and is in for Douglas Costa, who I believe is the most skillful player in that Brazil roster. But of course he's out and Kaká is in.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Douglas Costa, unfortunate for Brazil as well too. I mean, he's one of those players I imagine they were looking up to actually, help them, go far in this tournament. But the injuries do happen in football, and sometimes when it happens, you have to react very well, and that's what they've done by bringing in Kaká. Kaká is still a decent player, even though he's getting on in age now. At 34, still plays for Orlando City in the MLS. So he's a very good player. I imagine he can do a good job, especially now with Neymar going out as well too. There's no Neymar now. There's no Douglas Costa. So Kaká surely, can come in and help the team, achieve great things in the USA.
Okay, Sisi. The question will be why Kaká? He has a good record. You were telling me about it. He scored 29 goals.
91 appearances for the Brazilian national team.
And he's 34.
Yeah,
so let's talk about him. Why Kaká?
Yeah, I think if
it's not a like-for-like replacement.
Exactly, but if you check what Kaká brings into the Brazilian national team, when he was actually younger, and this is a player, he hasn't played for Copa America, you know that, but he has won 2 Confederations Cup. We know that was like in 2005, 2009, he won a Confederations Cup with Brazilian national team. He has appeared in 3 World Cups. So they're looking at that experience that he's going to bring in. And in 2002, he was part of the squad who won it the last time Brazil won the World Cup. So looking at his experience and looking at what he's achieved over the years, and at 34, he's still a key player in MLS, talking about Orlando City and all that. And when you look at a player like that, I think